All right, all right, all right. What's going on, guys? Thanks for being here. You're the best. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. Oh, that's juicy. That was it. That was it. You know that was it. Man, dude, we were deep. 5 hours into a game, 5 hours, 15 minutes into a game, and I died because I got poisoned. Thanks for being here. You're the best. But that's how it is. And that's why do you think I play so potently and so aggressively and so cocky? Because I know that it's rare to actually have a completed game, and you got to give it your all. And what you really want recorded is an air of total confidence and sureness that you couldn't possibly fail. And now we failed. So you can't, there's no second money in this. You know what I mean? It's like, now, I failed the first time, and it's like, okay, now I've been humbled. I don't like to go into a run humble. I like to just be you know what I'm talking about. Because how we had it last time. Now that was it. That was it. You guys are the best. No one's better than you. All right. I'm going to fill your ego. I'm going to have you guys thinking that you're good at stuff. All right. So we got to get this game going. One last check at my broadcaster to make sure my settings are good. Everything's good to go. My microphone's up way too high. Let's get this message out of there. Because we're live. We're going. All right. We have a lot of work here. So I hope you're into watching 12 hours of content, because we got to stream for the next 12 hours. We need to verify what we're doing here. Okay. We're playing Fallout 2 1.02.31. SFAL 3.3 alpha. Go in the description, and then you'll figure all this out. Now, this is a Steam I got Fallout 2 1.02 off of Steam in April. And then that day I got the kill apps, the links in the description below, which made it 0.31 and beefed up the patch, the SFAL to 3.3 alpha. But what I had installed off of Steam was 3.2 alpha. But you need the kill apps to upgrade everything. So if you want to compete against me directly and you want to know that you beat me squarely, you must be competing here. And then we haven't even got into screen settings. You're going to need to be on, you can have any resolution you want, but you need to have your fog of war deep and dark and rich. Just click done there. Let's take a look at game settings. Everything's as hard and as brutal as it can possibly get. All the highlights and anything that could help you are off. It's playing fast, but we're also playing bone stock vanilla. We'll cover a few things that are happening that were workarounds for bug safeguards off of some of the patchers, but it's bone stock vanilla, and it's running at factory speed. Now, I should have restarted my computer. I could get it to run a little bit faster. We're playing at the same speed, but the loads are slower. So, and we've got it set real bright. If I restarted my computer, I could probably get my loads to be a little bit faster. But this is what you get, on bone stock vanilla on when you're playing factory. So let's take a look at what our build here is with standard Ricky, age 29, 110, 110, 7, 110. And this is a leg. We got legs with a build like this. You have to survive, but if you can live, all that charisma, luck, and perception, gee willikers. Unarmed, science, and speech, good natured. So we need to, first what I want to do is, what hex are we standing on? Because I got a lot I got to validate here. We're right here on this hex. All right, so first off, let's take a look at our preferences here. All the preferences that we've got going on in game are exactly as they were outside of the game, even down to brightness and mouse sensitivity. Now, I want you to see something. I need to prove that our game operates. I need to prove to you that our game can be changed with in-game tools because of our patches. Right now, we're running at factory speed, but this, how would you know? So we need to show Control 6. Look at the screen. on those input visualizers. Control and 6. See, I've now, there's nobody I couldn't persuade. We've used tools. I'm going to cut that in half. We're going to go to Control 3. And that's cut that in half. And then we're going to do Control 1, which puts it at factory. And now we're running at this speed. And we start on this hex right here. And the timer is going to start. The timer is going to start when I hit the escape button here. Because we've got a validated game. Oh, almost. It's a big game, so take a look at this. We're using the kill apps patch. So we're going to stand right here. Hit the escape button. The timer starts when I hit the escape button. So when you're doing one for agility, you need to be, you sneak walk. And then when you get right about here, well, now they're just doing stuff that they've never done before. All right. So I don't want them both. Okay, well, I'll take that then. Okay, so then you'll, oops, wrong button there, but go here. And then you'll walk here and hit the A button there, because what that's going to allow you to do is open the door, walk through it. He's going to spot you. You'll get 2 turns, and this guy doesn't know what's going on. See? And then right about here, you'll sneak out, and then you'll walk for, you know, a little bit, and then you can run. You couldn't do it any other way. Believe me, it would have taken twice as long had I done it differently. Thanks for being here, dudes. Run through here and watch how many times we get hit, and watch how many times he stutter steps. The more agility you have, the faster your guy's going to go through there. All right, so sneak walk through here. This is just awful ants. So, but oh no, that's good. That's, and again, he just turned. Actually, we're getting weird ant setups here. That was supposed to be me that started that, but you can do it. All right. So, oh, you know what we didn't do? We're going to have to do, well, it's recorded, you know, we'll cover that anyway. Anyway, run over here because you got to get this guy to keep following you. Oh, hit a spear. All right, see, I'm trying to sneak out here, but we're going to do re-sneaking. I'm going to hold, well, you can see for yourself. Is it going to let me re-sneak? He's not going to let me re-sneak from there? Really? That's a shame. What about here? What? Come on, get me out of here. There we go. See, now that way successfully re-sneaked. See, because it took 2 attempts, so we re-sneaked that. That was an example of re-sneaking. But remember, our sneak is -2 here. So what you just saw was a freaking miracle. We have -2 sneak. We're not sneaking out unless we're like significantly behind somebody. And then this time, was I able to? I don't have good placement on the map. There. Now I can get this because you know exactly what's going to happen is I'm going to end my turn here and then an ant's going to get on me. And then just about killed me. Now I got to get in. So I can't actually run up here. I actually, well, I don't have a choice. I actually have to run over here. He spots me. But because of re-sneak, now I know I can get away basically right. Oh, well, I'm going to, well, we'll go right here. Let's see if I can sneak out. And they just gave it to me. But sometimes you have to re-sneak. So re-sneak is something that I discovered about 60 days ago. I discovered re-sneaking. And I had spent so for the past 60 days, well, you were wondering what I was up to, and nobody knew what I was up to. What I was working on was developing a new trick. So I've been playing the game since I was 12 years old. I've been playing the game for over 23 years now. And then so I finally developed that. So yeah, I was going to spend 60 days making that trick. Because I wasn't going to debut it until I had it mastered. Dude, you ought to see what I'm doing. I mean, when you see what I'm doing with re-sneak, it's going to blow your freaking mind. Tell them that you've got questions and then just simply disagree with the man. Your logic is different, so you see things different. And then, so run through here, just clean house, get a few pieces of good stuff. Where are you going? There you go. But we did re-sneak once. But, man, in that last game, we had some. If you were here for the last game, you saw some re-sneaking. So not only did I debut a new technique that no one had ever known about, but I was flashing that new technique around all over the place and being rather brash with it. And that's with a Ricky Berwick. If you see me re-sneaking with a Ricky Berwick, you ought to see what I'm re-sneaking with on some other builds. But yeah, Ricky Berwick with -2. I did a re-sneak. I did a re-sneak and I successfully snuck out from 3 hexes behind an ant that was aggroed on me. Normally I have to get about 7 to 8 hexes away to pull something like that. So we're getting ready to use our Pip Boy. So what does that mean? Have we fought any poisonous guys? No. Are we poisoned? No. Then what can we do? We can rest until healed. When do we not rest until healed? If we've fought anything, even if we've been hit by it that does poison damage, we don't rest until healed. We don't even Pip Boy. If we see that we're poisoned, then we're going to rush and we're going to give ourselves some hit points by taking a stim. But yeah, we have new strats, and that's cognitive behavioral therapy. But I was able to do a quick little re-sneak. Deep sneaks. Deep sneaking is when you use. Deep sneaking is what you're able to do when you've got about 60 days of practice. And since I'm the only one that knows about it, since I just debuted the technique, it's the idea that you could even do anything like that is all new. I'm the only one that has taken it to its farthest point, which is pretty significant right now. And I tell you what, before you go to this other room or this other map, we're going to do things differently this time. We're going to come through here because we can only carry 50 pounds. And I'm not going all over, God's creation here. Look, I'm just about tapped out with weight. I could probably pick up a Ben Shapiro poster and some chicken nuggets, but then our back is going to be breaking. All right, so here we go. So we run over here, and then we clean this place out. We can carry 21 more pounds of stuff. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. But man, re-sneaking, when you see that. So, and the game crashed. All right, I got to fire up another one. Oh, no. I'm sorry, but I didn't post a save. I didn't save, which means I have nowhere to launch from. And I'm 20 minutes into a stream. I have to actually restart this whole stream. Guys, I'm sorry. But you have to think about this, because if I beat this game, what am I going to have the next batch of guys that watch it go through 18 minutes and then I die and they're going to think I'm sorry, but it's been a tough day, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I'm gonna restart my whole computer. We're gonna fire this up. We're gonna get a good one. All right. Make sure to like and subscribe. I know you don't know what you're getting into, but I did show you re-sneaking, and that was brand new. And I was getting ready to talk about deep sneaking. Totally new stuff. I knew you guys subscribed to my channel because you wanted to hear what the good stuff was. You wanted to know what was new. And I've always told you that I was the driver and I wasn't going to stop. And I've always told you that I played this game differently. I break everything down into steps because I just think of the game differently. And that's why when you come to this channel, you only ever get the future, and what it's going to. So when I'm talking about re-sneaking and I'm debuting it with -2 for sneak and 1 for agility, and I am comfortably sneaking out when I'm 2 to 3 hexes behind an ant that is aggroed on me, when there's other ants in the vicinity that can aggro on me, and I'm already at the stage of talking into deeper theory, you know that by this time next year, we're going to be doing things that even we don't even know now. But if we're that far right now, dude, the future's coming, man. It's practically here. All right, give me about 5 more minutes. I got to do a restart, fire up all the programs, get everything going, mic checks and everything. Give me 5-10 more minutes, but you're not going to want to miss this because I think we can do it. I really do. All right, guys. Yes, re-sneaking works on vanilla Steam. It works on vanilla GOG, and it works on Steam with the SFL patch. I don't know about the GOG with the SFL, but re-sneaking, the way that it's looking out, the way that it's turning out to be, guys, re-sneaking is bone stock vanilla. And I'm talking right out of the CD-ROM. You could be re-sneaking. Because remember, you can always use your number buttons to activate different skills. That's even in the manual. I know because I've seen it in the manual, and I played the game out of the box in 1998. I played it in 1998. I know what this game can do. I know what this game can do. I've been playing this game since 1998, and you'll find him still playing it today. All right, give me 10 more minutes, and we'll be back into it.